What's up, everybody? This is Bruce from the SPM Show. We are here at the Easy Pie in Revere, Massachusetts. I'm about to head in there, talk with my friend Spiro, owner of Easy Pie. We're gonna go show you some cooking items, some unique products that he's making, do a little interview, show you a little behind the scenes of what's happening over here at the Easy Pie. So come on in and check us out.
Game changers that I was telling you about.
Whoa.
Right?
What is that?
So this is the chicken not so little. That's a chicken and waffle sandwich. It's got scrambled egg on it, American cheese, bacon, pancake syrup. And this is the infamous Cinnabon. There's a fresh Cinnabon.
Oh my God.
11-ounce ground beef patty, applewood smoked bacon, 2 slices of cheddar cheese, pancake syrup.
I think I've been here like 3 times now, and all 3 times have been not to eat, but to hang out with you and like do recordings or something.
Not to eat, but you eat.
Oh, totally.
At the end of it all.
Yeah. I mean, look at this.
I'm forceful at the end.
Yeah, I mean,
eat something.
I always eat, but it's never like I come here for dinner.
Right, 100%.
I always like to hang out. Like, I think you have a really good aesthetic eye. You've built this whole place by hand, and it's you've done a tremendous job. Like, you would think that a designer came in here and
a lot of hard work. When you have as much time as I did to do it, you get to come up with a nice plan and learn as you go. But the finished product, I mean, every night, man, I'll sit inside the restaurant, and I'm the first one in, I'm the last one out. I sit at the bar, I make myself a cocktail. It was weird, man. Like, I built the place and it was finished, and I'm like, I wonder what it's gonna be like when it's alive.
right.
And now I sit here and I take it in and I go, wow, it's alive. People love it.
It's good that you can do that though, because not a lot of people take a step back and appreciate where they've come from or what they've built.
Yeah.
They just like, and you're very aggressive. I know you, so I know how hard it is for you to sit back and do that. But to appreciate what you've done over time and what you've built is like, that's special, because not a lot of people get the chance to do that or do it.
It's tough. I think some people have more money to not do it themselves. So again, it was a process for me that I feel ultimately, in hindsight, I look at it and it was necessary for my growth. I understand so many different facets of the restaurant game now.
Right.
Just from building it from the ground up, because a lot of people have money, they buy it or they'll pay somebody to do it. And I didn't have the luxury of that.
Now let me ask you a question. On your next one, what are you gonna do?
I'm paying someone to do it.
That's awesome.
But I'll be involved, and I'll be the creative genius that comes in and says, this is how I want it, and they'll do what they did to me the first time. I brought a couple people in there, they're like, that's not how we do it.
Right.
I'm like, all right, well, you know what, as soon as you start making yourself more known in it. So for instance, if you did what you were doing, you're just posting photos and they didn't see you and they didn't hear you speaking, you're the main event on it, you know what I mean? So for me as well, like owning this business, you have to find time. Obviously, I'm in the kitchen a lot, or I'm very hands-on with things, but the key to the success for Easy Pie would be that I need to be my brand.
Yeah.
Because it came from me.
And it's what separates you from those corporations.
Right, 100%. It's those interactions with the person that owns it. You never really see the owner.
No.
You know what I mean?
It used to be, I was operating in the 90s and 2000s, and back then, you would only get the chance to interact face-to-face with people that came into your restaurant.
Right.
The internet gives you the ability to do that on a massive scale.
100%. And another thing is, people come into the restaurant and most of the time their only interaction is with the manager or somebody, and it's only when they complain. Or it's a very sterile interaction.
Right.
I come from the corporate sector where it's like, you gotta touch tables. Yeah.
What's this one right here?
So that's the fully loaded. It's our version. People put potatoes and stuff on pizzas. And like we were saying before, it's execution. So obviously we make our own dough. It's our blend of cheese. We make the mashed potato. It's smashed potato, so it's more rustic. It has
You do a lot of stuff in here by hand and like in-house, right?
Yeah, we're not. If I had the facility, we'd be 100% scratch kitchen, and I don't care if anybody's like, well, it costs you more money or whatever, because ultimately it transitions over to the plate, and our guests get a better experience. This is home cooked food, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like short of me making the Cinnabon, which we're working on, and waffles, you know, we sell them. We don't sell tons and tons of it to make it worth it for me to make. So I pick and choose my battles.
Right.
You know, but the core ingredients, man, like the burgers, we hand pack them.
But it's okay. Like, you don't grow your own vegetables, but you buy produce,
No,
so
you know
source
what, bro?
them.
And you know what? If the roof was big enough, I would. I swear to God, man.
Well, you got to source. Like, you could do your source it out to a
I
good
do my
quality.
research, and it's like my thing is this: that if I'm focusing on, if I'm in the kitchen making waffles and teaching people how to make waffles and Cinnabons and all this other stuff, and like I said, I put my focus onto the wrong thing, then how much time am I spending with my guests?
Right.
How much time am I focusing on refining the experience? And I think we said this on your last show when we spoke. Like, I'm not a restaurant owner, and my people that work here, they're not bartenders and servers. They're tailors and they're seamstresses, and it's our job to tailor fit an experience to the person when they walk through the door. And if we're nitpicking on certain things that really, at the end of the day, don't matter, we're not focusing on that tailor-made experience. So for me, again, there's a shit ton of places that make really good pizza, man. And I'll tell you what, there's days that I'm working here and I'm like, I'm gonna go down the street and grab some food from over there. You know, there's some great restaurants up the street. You know, like I'll go to Victor's up the street. They make bomb Italian food, and I'll go and eat there. You know, and they support us as well.
Yeah.
But you know, my point is that we have to. What sets us apart is that it's the experience when you come in here too. So everybody, there's a lot of places with really good food, man.
Yeah.
I never claim to be like we do this the best. I think for what we do, our product, we make our product as best as we can.
You've made like a footprint for yourself.
Right.
Like you have a specialty.
Right. We have a specialty, which is a tremendous amount of specialties. It's all crazy stuff. But then it's like, how do you present it? Or how do you entice someone? Like, we're in a traditional environment right now. I mean, this is like an Italian, old school stronghold. Like pizza is like the thing. It's Italian, and it's like, you know, and you know, it's tough presenting something as traditional as pizza in such an untraditional way.
Right.
Like, really think about what I'm doing, you know? Like, the battle is, this isn't pizza. Well, I mean, who are you, the pizza police? Like, it is pizza. We're just, like I said, we're not inventing the wheel, we're refining the wheel.
Yeah.
We're refining the pizza. Sometimes you're just driving in your car, man, you're stuck in traffic and you want to listen to a podcast and you have the luxury of listening to it whenever you want.
Yeah.
And forwarding it or rewinding it, or what did he say? You know, like we talked about Gary Vee before, like, you know, that guy is a major inspiration for me in a sense of that sometimes he talks about stuff that has nothing to do with, never about the restaurant industry, but it's about the grind and the hustle, and he's front and center. He is the brand. Do you know what I mean? Like, so a lot of people, you know, they become the brand, and people, they want to see you.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, if you just posting photos of food, it only goes so far.
Right. Because there's 1,000 of those.
There's 1,000 of those, man. There's 1,000,000 of those. In order for me to be successful, not to beat those guys. My goal is not to beat those guys.
Yeah.
My goal is to entice people to come to the area, and hopefully they get some of that residual business. I want everybody to be successful.
Right.
I'm not trying to take food off of their plate, you know. But my thing is that, you know, I have to do these type of things, or, you know, from a food perspective, or from a branding and marketing perspective, I have to get in front of a camera. You know, I'm not Regina, I'm not Santarpio's, you know, I'm not trying to be those guys. Those guys got time on their side.
Right.
They've perfected a product. Their pizza's off the hook for the type of pizza that they do. And if they never put an advertisement up at all, they're gonna have a line out the door.
At certain locations.
Right, at certain locations, you know? So how do I compete with that? How do I create that here? Or I can bust my ass for 50 years and be like, hey, 50 years we've been making Big Mac pizzas, and I'll be in here with my walker. Or I can get my ass in front of a camera and tell everyone what the reason is.
So you heard it here, folks. You just said you're going to do it.
I'm doing it.
All right.
I'm in.
We're going to check back at him in a couple months. Go check out Easy Pie. What is it, easypie.com?
www.theeasypie.com.
Okay.
You can see photos of all the food.
Yep.
There's links to all our social media. You can order online for both locations. It has information on our full gluten-free menu. We do all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do it full gluten-free.
I mean, all the stuff that's on the menu, about 85% of it, it can be prepared gluten-free. We take allergies very, very seriously here. That's a huge, huge element that people are missing. You gotta focus on that as well. But for the most part, theeasypie.com. You'll see the photos of the food. Order online.
Awesome.
These things, I'll put links to this on there.
We're going to link all this up. We'll link all up in the show notes too, whether you listen on the website or on YouTube. And we're going to check back in with you in a couple months. We'll be back here. I'm going to come back and be like, all right, what's going on? Show me the videos.
100%, man.
Thanks for having us.
Or I'll be sitting with you in Jersey or whatever you said.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Yes, we'll be there.
And we
Pizza
can do
and Pasta
that.
Show,
Yeah, brother.
2018.
All right, man.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Thank you so much for watching the SPM Show. For more episodes, make sure that you subscribe, follow us on Facebook or on Instagram, and head over to smartpizzamarketing.com for all of our past podcast episodes and future episodes of the SPM Show.